Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be reviewing the Fenty Beauty Pro Filt'R Hydrating Foundation, which Rihanna has come out with. So I've never tried any of her foundations before, and this is my first time trying out the foundation, and I haven't used it since I've bought it. So this is going to be my first ever impression. So hopefully she's also colour matched me correctly, because I have not tried it at home. Also, just a little bit about my skin. I am combination, so I do get oily on my T-zone and just around my face I'm like dry. But apart from that, I'm going to get straight into the review, and I'm going to try and keep it short and simple because I do ramble on a lot. The foundation is available in Boots. You can also buy it online. So I'm just going to give you a quick detail about the product. So it does say hydrating, medium to full coverage for all skin tones and long wear, and light as air. So let me just see what the website actually says. It's a hydrating long wear foundation that delivers with comfortable medium to full coverage, serious staying power and natural finish, perfect for normal to dry skin, all in a groundbreaking range of 50 shades. So one thing that's really good about the Fenty Beauty foundation range is that it has so many shades and it delivers for every skin tones, which is so good because nowadays not everyone can actually find the perfect match. So it's good that they've come out with a variety of shades, which is a plus. So this is the packaging it comes in. So I got it in the shade 290. I'm gonna open it up, and this is how it comes in a little tube. I love that it comes in a tube, and it also has a pump. So I'm going to be testing out this foundation into using two different tools, and I'm going to be doing the beauty blender on this side and then the foundation brush on this side. And I'm going to be using the Spectrum Collections B01 brush, and this is from the Ariel collection, and I'm going to be using the beauty blender on this side. So yeah, let's get straight into it. And also I'm not going to be using a primer because I haven't got the primer, and it wouldn't be fair if I used another primer. And anyways, I don't use primers that much. So doing the brush side first. I think that might be a bit too much, but let's see if it matches me. And she did say it oxidizes. I do have a few blemishes on my face. I love how it's applying it with the brush so far. This is like my favourite brush to apply any foundation with because it gives me the most seamless finish. So yeah, I did pick the best one. I think I put a bit too much on my face. So really just buffing it out because you don't want it to be too cakey on your face. Say the foundation shade is quite perfect, maybe a little bit dark, but I do like a bit of a dark, like a darker finish, only because in flash photography my face tends to look really white. The coverage is pretty good. I feel like I don't have to go in with another pump. But yeah, so far so good. It has covered most of my blemishes, as you can see. I had redness on this side, as you can tell the difference. So it has covered. I think it's because I applied a bit too much. Like I could have used the pumps I used on this brush on the whole face basically, so I think that's why. It's also buildable, so which is really good, and it looks super dewy. It gives me this super nice glow, which I love because I do tend to get dry around my face over here instead of like my T-zone. But anyways, when you do apply a concealer, you set it so it doesn't really matter. But I do like a dewy finish. So now let's go ahead with the beauty blender side. I'm going to apply a little bit in the back of my hand. I do feel like a beauty blender will absorb the product quite a bit, so let's see what it does. yeah, it is absorbing a lot of the product on the beauty blender, as you can see. I do feel like I have to go back in, and it's also because I did pump out a lot for the brush side. Maybe one more pump. I do like my foundation's full coverage, but like on a day-to-day I don't really wear foundation. I just use concealer around my nose area, and then yeah, I'm good to go. Finish off the forehead. The brush side has given me a lot more coverage, and the beauty blender is definitely taking up all the product inside. But with the beauty blender it does give you like a flawless natural finish. But yeah, I do like the brush side. So far so good. I love the dewiness of the foundation. It definitely does feel hydrating. I think after I finish doing my full face, my face usually does feel like I have makeup on, so let's see how it feels during the day. I am going to be doing a wear test and seeing if it lasts all day, because I'm going to be going out, so let's see how it wears. So I am using the Fenty Beauty Pro Filt'R concealer. So I was going to finish my face off camera and show you the full glam of it, but I thought I'd try on all the products on camera and see how other products sit on the foundation, and to see if it actually goes patchy or not. So that's another good test. I love the concealer, by the way. It's so good. It's got a really like slight satin dewy finish to it, which is so good because it's hydrating. So next I'm going to be going in with the banana powder. Just set that in place. I'm just going to set it with a brush. So not really baking, just setting it in place. And I'm just going to quickly cream contour using the Revolution foundation stick in F13. I'm just going to be blending that out with a brush. So far I don't see any product moving about or getting patchy. It's literally sitting under all this other makeup. It's letting me blend out all my products really well. It usually isn't the case for me. Like I always get like some patchiness. Let me know if you guys want me to do a full face makeup tutorial or something like that. I'm trying to get into doing more YouTube videos. I just feel like I'm bad at explaining myself. I'm going to try and get used to it. Okay, so now that that's done, I'm going to be going in with the bronzer to set the cream contour in. I'm using this Nip and Fab travel palette, my favourite. I'm going to be using this shade. It's called Truffle, I think. So nothing is actually getting patchy underneath. It's giving me the most hydrating, glowy skin, which I am literally living for, and it's going to be the best in the winter because your skin gets so dry. And now I'm going to be going in blush. So I'm going to be using Holly Boon's blush in Feeling Peachy from her Dare to Be Different collection. I'm going to be doing that with the same brush, just ever so slightly, barely touching. It's so pigmented. So for my highlight, I'm going to be going in with this Iconic London Luminous powder, which is amazing. This is what it looks like. How gorgeous does that look? I'm going to be taking these shades to highlight and to focus on the highlighted points. This bronzer actually gives you like a glow from within. I'm literally living for it. Okay, so I'm back with my full glam on, and so far I'm absolutely loving the base. It is super glowy and I am living for it. It's so glowy. And yeah, I've just applied a setting spray just now to set everything in place. That's why it looks extra wet. It looks like it's sitting really well on the face. It doesn't look too cakey, just if you get close it does look cakey a little bit because I've applied way more than I should have. Should have started with a small amount, but we'll see how it wears during the day. And she did say that it does oxidize, so let's see what happens. I don't know if it's oxidized yet. Let's see how it wears during the day. What time is it? It's 4:30. I know it's not going to be a really like all day long wear test, but I am going to be outside and it's going to be really hot. So let's see how it wears, and I'll be back at like 9-10 o'clock or even 11 or something like that. I will see you guys in a bit. Hey guys, I'm back from wearing this foundation all day. It's currently 12 AM and I've come back to let you guys know how it wore, how I felt about it, and give you my final thoughts. So looking at my face, I can already tell that it's more oilier than it was before when I was applying it and after I applied it, but that's just normal for me because I do get oily on my T-zone and my nose area, but everywhere else it does look very glowy and super hydrating. I can also see that I've got frown lines over here. They always seem to peek through, and that's also normal for me as well as also over here because I always tend to squint so much for some reason. It's just what I do. I've got fine lines over here. You can see that the foundation has settled into the fine lines over there, but apart from that, the foundation has stayed on all day, and to be honest it doesn't feel like wearing too much makeup. It does feel very lightweight on the skin. I absolutely love the coverage too. It looks amazing. It really did sit well on my skin. Yeah, I have been touching my face, so yeah, it is gone a bit patchy. It's natural to touch your face. Apart from that, if I touch it, the foundation does come off now. I haven't touched up at all. I do love it. I do look super oily now, and it's been what, 7 hours, 8 hours, I'm not too sure. And I think that was a really good test to show you guys how long it actually stayed on for and what it looks like. I was outside, quite hot, so I'm surprised it didn't completely melt off, even though I didn't bake, which is really good. I also think that it may not work for all skin types. Like say if you're really oily, you might not like this finish look, so you might prefer Pro Filt'R matte foundation, but I've never tried that, so I can't say anything about that. And I absolutely think that it does work for combination skin. I would touch up if I had to during the day or throughout the night, only because I don't like to look super oily, especially on my forehead. But yeah, apart from that, love the coverage. It is definitely medium full coverage. You can build this, you can make a proper full coverage, which is really good. I'm just going to zoom into my face to show you more of a close-up. So this is how it looks. It's actually stayed on really well. I love the finish. I'm actually proper liking this foundation, I'm not gonna lie. But can you see those fine lines? Squint way too much. It's available in Boots and it retails for £27. I do feel like it could work for a day-to-day, but I would personally use it for an evening time glam or a proper full glam. But apart from that, I love the foundation. Let me know what you guys think, and if you do try it, please let me know if you've tried it and let me know what you... I might like it, you might not, so it just depends. It's a thumbs up for me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you'd like me to create more videos like this, please let me know. Leave a comment down below and let me know what you guys think, and until then I will see you in my next video. Bye.